Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. We're here at the Disney on Broadway Once Upon a Stage exhibit, which is part of EPCOT's Festival of the Arts. And I caught up with four of the stars from the Disney in Concert series: Sierra Boggess, Adam Jacobs, Isabella McCalla, and Jelani Remy.
So excited. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this, and I'm so glad that it's finally happening.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's such an honor to be part of this legacy of Disney performers. I mean, I'm lucky enough to be able to sing again with Adam Jacobs, who I did Aladdin with, but then to be sharing 2 weeks with Sierra Boggess and Jelani Remy is fantastic. And I have dear friends coming up like Susan Egan and Ainsley Mellum and Stacey McCluskey. There's just and James Monroe Iglehart. I mean, come on, it's an embarrassment of riches, truly, for all of the Disney fans who are coming. And I understand if they're all here all 6 weeks because there's so much wonder to see. I wish I could be here all 6 weeks to see them all.
Coda fans are like none other, and I'm so thrilled to be back with them because the love that they show you, the love that they give you all throughout the performance, but even at the stage door. Can I just share with you, one of the fans brought me, for my first year of photo, a picture, and in this picture was a lion's paw. Like, they went to the zoo and got the lion paw painted and framed for me. And like the fact that they took the care and time to do that, like these photo fans are just so remarkable, and we're honored. This is like a love letter to Disney on Broadway, truly. Again, I cannot stress how excited we are to be back, but more so I'm excited for Sierra and Izzy to just feel the photo fan love.
I am expecting a lot of joy and a lot of cheering and a lot of crying from me because this is magical, and I am really excited about being here.
You guys have to check out the walkthrough exhibit at Communicore Hall here at EPCOT. It's celebrating everything Disney has meant to us over the years, and it's just a fabulous job. They really recreated it. I felt like walking into it like, oh, I got to sign in, go to work, because they got the sign-up sheet. You got the costumes backstage, and it really looks like you're in the basement of the New Am.
Also, your costume and your wig is over at the beautiful Disney on Broadway exhibit Once Upon a Stage. Yep. Do you remember like how many layers it was to put that on?
Yes, I saw the costume for the first time in 18 years, and I just cried because I remember it so well. My amazing dresser, Claire Verlet, who put that, it's like first you put on the tights, then you put on these bike shorts that have like a device in there to hold the tail that then you like move around. Then there's a belt of seashells. It's like a whole thing, and you can't you need an amazing dresser. And so Claire would put that thing, it would take like 5-6 minutes to put on. Of course, the wig, the iconic wig, that every time that I put it on, I just remember, like, you're just instantly in that, you're Ariel as soon as you put that wig on. But also what's cool at the exhibit is Sherry's wig is there as Ursula, and Norm's wig is there with his facial hair and everything. Like, and also my Mer sisters' wigs are there. Like, it's the wigs in that show were incredible. Yeah, and so it's just like, yeah, you got to go see the iconic Ariel hair.
The first time on that carpet was very nerve-wracking for me. It's high, right? And, you can hear a pin drop because they're like, how is it working? How's this illusion going right now? And how can I believe my own eyes? That kind of thing. And it's just beautiful. It's magical the way that they lit it, the way that the clouds are flying over the clouds, and the way it moves. Like it's just probably the best. I would say it's the best illusion on Broadway ever. So it's a testament to what Disney can do, and kudos to them for being able to create that. And personally, it's one of my favorite moments in the show for sure.
Yes, it took everything in me not to cry when I first flew on that carpet. I actually cry and laugh. When I get excited, I giggle uncontrollably, and so I was like, I'll chase them anywhere. But I remember hearing the audience's gasps and the children who I remember hearing a girl go, "They're flying, Mom, they're flying." And that, it gives me chills just thinking about the when you create something where kids believe magic is possible, they believe that their lives are magical and they have more possibilities. So it's it was a transcendent moment for sure.
Right? So I was totally afraid to go on Space Mountain as a kid. You know, it's so dark. There's so many, like the lights, the speed. I was the youngest of four, so it was my time to go on. And my dad, he sort of went behind me, and I got in front. And I was so scared, and I almost bailed. And he was like, "No, son, you're doing it. We are doing it. We waited. You're going to do it." And I was like, "No, no, 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 no." And then I was just terrified, and then did it, and then all of a sudden I just smiled, and I'll never forget that memory with my dad. I'll never forget the moment in this park. And so every time I walk by it, and even other spots in the park, you go to this memory. You know, you go to this memory of, oh, remember that when that happened? Remember when that happened? And even now to come back as a very young adult, you still have that joy, and you still have those beautiful memories. And now I get to provide some of those memories singing these songs, and it's just really special, and it's a privilege.
It's also like having a full circle Lion King moment
Would you call it
with
a
your
circle of
dad.
life?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a full circle moment with my dad, and just know that when I get to Space Mountain, because I will be riding it, I'm going to be FaceTiming him and just having that memory and saying, "Dad, I'm on again." I did the same thing last year, and he remembers it, and I remember it, and we will always have that memory.
Yeah, the Disney family, Disney gave me my start on Broadway. It was my Broadway debut, riding that magic carpet. Disney has been nothing but supportive, and I mean, you know, the whole motto of the company is to make dreams come true, and they literally did make mine come true. And so I have so much gratitude for the platform they gave me, for the strength they gave me, for the ability to learn to become a woman, kind of doing the work that I did on the Disney show. So I'll always be happy to come back home to Mickey.